Narcissists and toxic people will punish you for making them work hard to get you. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. What I mean by working hard to get you is like somebody that's in your inbox constantly, pretty much talking to themselves and things like that. Somebody that you normally wouldn't give the time of day, that isn't your type. You finally give in, you go out with this person, and somehow you end up with this person long term. They'll love bomb you, be everything you want and need, and you're like, why did I give this person a chance earlier? And then it flips. Then that person who you would normally wouldn't be attracted to, normally wouldn't go for, starts treating you like crap. And you, who I gave this person a chance, they're gonna treat me like this, you end up staying and you get addicted to this person. You fall head over heels in love with this person, and you end up fighting and clawing for this person. Sometimes you end up begging in their inbox for them to unblock you, for them to talk to you, for them to come back home and things like that after they break up with you for the ninth time. Narcissists and toxic people hold resentment for those people that are more conventionally attractive than they are. The harder they work for you, the harder they will punish you. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself, and also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. If this is your first time, this series is dedicated to making my TikToks and YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. There's going to be a lot longer than 60 seconds. I can guarantee you that. So the one you just watch the TikTok you just watched, YouTube short you just watched, the 60-second little masterpiece you just watched was about how a narcissist will literally punish you for making you work hard to get them. How narcissists will literally y'all, take out their frustrations and anger on you for playing hard to get. And it all kind of boils down to the fact that a lot of times in these situations, you've rejected them at first. Rejection breeds obsession with a lot of narcissistic people. Once you reject them, they become obsessed with their rejection and why you rejected them, and they want to make you hurt for it. Because rejection is one of the biggest fears that a narcissistic person faces. That includes me. I'm a narcissist. I have the fear of rejection, the huge fear of being rejected. So I try not to put myself in situations where rejection, is an option. You know what I mean? So typically when you're dealing with narcissistic people, like a narcissistic man, woman, non-binary person that's in your inbox consistently, somebody that you normally wouldn't be attracted to, like the description I gave in the TikTok was like somebody that's pretty much talking to themselves in your inbox. Somebody that's like, when I mean talking to themselves, like they just keep sending you messages every single day, like, hey, hi, how you doing? You're beautiful. Hey, handsome. Hey, what's up? They just keep replying to themselves. Or if it's somebody in real life that and you just they're making it known that they're interested in you, and you keep turning them down, it's the same difference. They will hold that in. They will hold it in because, like I said, because you made them pursue you. How dare you make a toxic person pursue you? How dare you make a narcissist pursue you? How dare you reject the narcissistic person? I know it sounds crazy, y'all. Like I said, my voice sounds a lot deeper today for some reason. My throat is not hurting as much. I know I'm getting over COVID right now. Tested positive, I think, Saturday. So today or tomorrow will be my last day in the house. But yeah, rejection breeds obsession with a lot of narcissistic people. So if they're obsessed with you and you finally cave in, let's say you get out of a bad relationship, right? Let's say, and the typical situation is, I know women can be narcissists, but this typically plays out with a lot more men punishing women than it does women punishing men. Like, because, a lot more men pursue women. That's just, society. So typically it's an angry ass man. Like when you get out of a toxic relationship and things like that. And like I said, y'all, women can be narcissists too. But when you get out of a toxic relationship with somebody that is your type, or you get out of a bad relationship with somebody that is your type, or not even a bad relationship, like when you just get divorced amicably, and you're feeling vulnerable because your marriage ended, your relationship ended, whatever. And then the first person who happens to message you, like, sorry about what you're going through, is the person that you've never been interested in. Dang, maybe this person is a nice guy. Maybe this person is a nice girl. Maybe they just want to be there for me genuinely. So you give them the time of day while you're vulnerable. And guess what? That could be one of the biggest mistakes that you'll ever make. Giving somebody a chance while you're vulnerable, it just can be. I know people are like, well, damn, when should we give people chances? When you're not vulnerable. When you are in sound body and sound. That's why That's why they won't let you sign a will. Like when you try to sign your last will and testament, that's why they won't let you sign a will if you're not of sound mind and body. If they think you crazy as hell or you're super vulnerable, they won't let you sign that thing. You know, they think you can't make sense of the situation. They won't even let you sign your own will. So that's why you can't. That's why you shouldn't even get into a relationship if you are not of sound mind and body. If you're not in love with yourself like you need to be. If you're not taking back your own power from yourself like you need to be. Situations like that arise all the time. So if you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, and you get out of, if you get out of one toxic relationship, it's very easy to hop quickly into another one. So heal first. If you take your unhealed self into another relationship, because that's how narcissists move on, y'all. I said this before in the video, but non-narcissistic people, you heal on your own. You can heal. You can self-soothe. You can take your time for yourself, understand and go through your healing process by yourself. Most times, narcissistic people like myself, we use other people to heal. So if we get out of a toxic relationship, we are hopping immediately into another relationship, and we're dealing with the trauma or the healing from the previous relationship on somebody else, with somebody else. You shouldn't do that, because that's how you take your baggage into a next relationship. So if you're in a vulnerable position already, and now you're giving somebody a chance that you normally wouldn't be attracted to, buckle up. You're going on the guilt trip. Buckle up. You're going on a terrible, terrible ride, because that person is going to treat you god-awful terribly. I promise you. Because that's how it goes right there, y'all. I just feel like a lot of people, when you get into these situations with toxic people, that you forget pretty much, you not forget, you just don't know that you need to take time for yourself. Heal, y'all. You have to heal first, because if you give you give that person a chance and they happen to be a narcissist, they're going to love bomb the steam off of you. They're going to love bomb the bejesus out of you. They're going to clap the steam off your cheeks. Condensation. You know how when you pour hot water on ice, you see the steam coming from it. That's what the cheeks is going to look like. It's just like steam coming from the cheeks. Slow down. And then you're gonna be obsessed with this person. You're gonna be addicted to this person really, really quickly. And guess what? Now comes the devalue phase. Now, typically that's how it goes in narcissistic relationships. Where they are the first ones to chase you. They are chasing you first, right? So now when you're dealing with a narcissist, like you become the chaser. You end up chasing after them, which is extremely they end up love bombing you, getting you addicted to them, and then guess what? You end up chasing after that person. You end up pursuing the narcissist, because now they devalue you and they take away all the things that they used to do for you. And you just got out of one relationship, you hopped into another one. Now it seems like the problem is you, right? Because your relationships are falling apart. It must be you, right? And a narcissist or the toxic person that's now punishing you is going to make you feel like it's your fault. Hey, you the one who just got divorced, and now you're with me. And now our relationship is falling apart. So the common denominator is you. You know what I mean? So you'll start to blame yourself. You just will. That's how life goes. You'll start to blame yourself. You'll start pursuing the narcissist, and you start losing yourself even more, because it's not healthy for somebody to heal in the next relationship. It's healthier for somebody to heal on their own, to take time for themselves and heal by themselves, for themselves, with themselves. Fall in love with yourself again before you get into a toxic relationship. Because if somebody is not your type before, typically they're not going to be your type later on. And then I'm telling you, if you're more conventionally attractive than that person you've been rejecting for years, get ready. They're going to make you feel terrible. And this resentment, y'all, they hold in that resentment for a long time. Narcissistic people, even myself, we hold in that grudge, we hold in that resentment, that shame for being rejected for a very, very long time. And I like to match energies. So they get a hold to you, they get you back, they're going to make it, whatever you made them feel, they're going to try to make you feel times 10. I promise you that. I promise you this. So that's why I say, when you get out of a relationship, if somebody is not your type, ask yourself why would you make them your type? Are you just giving them a chance because, well, look at you're in your house? Like, this is how narcissists think. Oh, now because you had your heart broke, you gonna give the little plebeian me a chance? I got something for your ass. I got something for you, beautiful. I got something for you, pretty, pretty princess, or handsome prince. I got something for your ass. That's how they think. Oh, you gonna give me a chance now because all the good-looking people have treated you terribly? You gonna give somebody, a homely person like me, a chance? I got something for your ass. Watch. I'm gonna give you exactly what you deserve. Get off your high. They're gonna put you on the pedestal, and then they're gonna rock that pedestal, shake that. You know, you see Ace Ventura, What Nature Calls, when the young boy's on top of the pedestal, he was hitting with the blow darts, the little spitballs. That's what they're gonna do to you. Then eventually you're gonna fall off the pedestal. It's their pedestal. So if they're not your type before, typically if they're not your type right now, typically they're not gonna be a type later on. So stand in your truth and stand in your power, because if you don't, I'm telling you, on the other side of all of that stuff right there, it's going to be a terrible, terrible time. And you're going to be angry as hell at them. You're like, I gave you a chance. And then you're going to be begging and pleading the person who's begging and pleading you. The dynamic will switch. And you're going to feel terrible for chasing after the person who's been chasing after you. You're going to be talking to yourself in their inboxes, and the dynamic will switch. So take time and heal before you get into your next relationship, or you already know what happens. Like that, what happens next is you end up chasing the person who was chasing you, and you're gonna feel terrible about doing it. But anyways, y'all, let me hop off this thing. I really truly appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.